If there is a grand architect of this universe, possessing infinite power and infinite love,
then why is his creation filled with so much pain? Why does the innocent flower endure the storm?
It is the oldest question of the human heart. If God is good, why is the world not?
we look at the headlines, the wars, the famine, and we see a broken machine.
We scream at the sky, demanding an answer. And often,
Is the Creator cruel? Or is he simply absent? Like a clockmaker who wound up the world and left?
To understand the light, we must first have the courage to walk through the deepest shadows.
but perhaps, just perhaps, we are looking at the painting from too close. Imagine you are standing with your nose pressed against a masterpiece painting.
All you would see is chaos, dark blotches, confusing lines. It looks like a mistake.
This is our perspective of life. We are trapped in the moment, seeing only the smudge of pain.
But step back far enough, and the chaos reveals a pattern.
Let us conduct a thought experiment, not as judges, but as students of the design.
If a world existed with absolutely no pain, no struggle, and no injustice, it would be a world of plastic, a toy set. Nothing would grow because nothing would need to.
The sculpture requires the chisel. The marble must be cut to become a masterpiece. Is the sculptor cruel for striking the stone? Or is he creating something that will last forever?
We often mistake the pruning for destruction. We mistake the process for the punishment.
But there is a deeper reason. The most frightening gift of all.
Free will. The capacity to choose.
For love to be genuine, it must be voluntary. You cannot program a robot to love you.
A programmed I love you is just noise. It has no soul. It has no value.
To create beings capable of great love, the Creator had to give them the power to refuse love.
The same hand that can heal must also have the potential to harm. Otherwise, the healing is not a choice.
This freedom is dangerous. It allows for darkness. It allows for injustice.
Much of the world's suffering is not the act of God, but the collision of human choices. We create storms for each other, and then look up and blame the sky for the rain.
But what about the innocent? What about the pain that seems random and cruel?
Here we return to the tapestry. We live on the backside of the weave.
From our position, we see broken threads. We see life cut short. We see loose ends.
But the weaver sees the front. Every cut thread was necessary for the pattern.
What we call tragedy, the weaver might call a necessary shade of dark thread to create depth.
It is a hard truth, one that does not take away the pain, but gives it meaning.
Gold cannot be purified without fire. A hero cannot exist without a dragon.
If a parent carried their child forever to prevent a fall, the child would never learn to walk.
Is the parent cruel for letting the child fall? Or is the fall the lesson?
We assume this life is the entire story. That the book ends when the heart stops.
But if eternity exists, then this life is merely the opening title sequence.
Compared to forever, our suffering here is a blink of an eye, a brief moment of forging.
Justice is not always instant. In a movie, we don't judge the ending by the tragedy in the second act.
To the seed, being buried in dirt feels like the end. It feels like a burial.
But to the gardener, it is a planting. The darkness was necessary for the growth.
Perhaps we are not human beings having a spiritual experience.
We are spiritual beings having a human experience. An experience of limitation.
And in this dark world, we are given a unique opportunity that angels do not have.
We have the chance to choose the light when everything around us is dark.
Faith is easy in paradise, but faith in the storm, that is gold.
Maybe God doesn't stop the rain because he wants us to be each other's umbrellas.
The injustice of the world is not a proof of God's absence. It is the call for our presence. A call to mend the broken things.
We are not here to merely explain the darkness. We are here to light a candle. Every act of kindness is a rebellion against the chaos, a proof of the divine.
When you forgive, when you help, when you love, despite the pain.
You are answering the question of evil with the reality of good. The Japanese have an art called Kintsugi, repairing broken pottery with gold.
The bowl is more beautiful for having been broken. Its history is its glory.
Perhaps our souls are being put back together with gold.
So do not lose heart when the world seems unfair.
The story is not over. The weaver has not cut the final thread.
Walk with courage, knowing that the shadows only exist because there is a light.
Peace is not the absence of trouble. It is the presence of trust.
Trust that the architect knows the weight of the structure.
Trust that your pain is not wasted, that your tears are counted.
Even the smallest web is built by design. How much more value are you?
Go down into the valley. Be the answer to someone else's prayer.
If you ask, where is God in this pain? Look for the helpers.
Look for the love that survives the storm. That is where he is.
The injustice is real, but so is the beauty. Do not let the darkness blind you to the light.
Roots grow deep only when the wind blows strong.
We are children in a vast library, reading only one page of a billion-page book.
Let us be humble before the mystery. Do not let the why paralyze your how.
How will you live? How will you love? How will you endure?
The world is broken, yes. But you
in every act of courage.
In every moment of patience.
In every gesture of mercy.
He is speaking through you.
So if you ask why the world is unjust,
perhaps the answer is waiting for you to create it.
Be the justice you seek.
Be the kindness you miss. And trust the weaver.
For in the end, every tear will be wiped away.
And everything sad will come untrue.
The picture will be complete.
And we will understand.
Until then, my friend.
Keep your light burning.
The world needs it more than you know. Shine. Just shine. The night is always darkest just before the dawn.
New mercies every morning.
And the dawn is coming.
It is coming.